Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to SK Academy of Mathematics. Today we are going to learn how to solve the problem on inverse differential operator and the particular integral. Considering the given differential equation, we are going to represent this solution with respect to two parts. One is complementary function and particular integral. How to represent the solution, how to simplify, whether it is easy or not. It is very easy. There are 6 types. In that, this is the third type with respect to x to the power of n. Considering this term, we are going to represent the solution step by step. Now, let us see this procedure to solve the problem of given differential equation and represent the particular integral solution. How I am going to teach you now. First, represent the given solution. Given y double dash plus 2y dash plus y equal to 2x plus x square, where y double dash you can represent it as d square y by dx square, which you can represent it as d square y, and y dash you can represent it as dy by dx, which is equal to dy. Then d square y double dash I am going to write d square y plus 2 d y dash dy plus y equal to 2x plus x square. This you can take y as common, d square plus 2d plus 1 into y equal to 2x plus x square. Now this is of the form f of d into y equal to 2, f of d into y equal to phi of x. What's the point? You are supposed to reduce the given differential equation. Always remember, you are supposed to reduce the given differential equation in this form when it is non-homogeneous. How we are going to represent it is homogeneous or non-homogeneous? If phi of x is not equal to 0, then it is non-homogeneous. Non-homogeneous differential equation. Now, after representing this, we are going to define f of d. Each and everything you need to define so that while understanding and representing, you will get full marks. D square plus 2d plus 1 and phi of x, which is equal to 2x plus x square. What's the point? Now we are supposed to represent the auxiliary equation. Therefore, the auxiliary equation is given by f of m equal to 0. Why we are going to consider the auxiliary equation? Because to find the roots of the given differential equation. So I am going to replace, we are going to replace d to m. That is, in place of d I am going to replace m. That is m square plus 2m plus 1 equal to 0. You can factorize m square into 1, that is m square, that is m into m, 1m, okay, 1m into 1m, 1 into 1 m into m square, m 1 m plus m 2m, m square plus m plus m plus 1 equal to 0. Take common, that is m is common, m plus 1. Here 1 is common, m plus 1 equal to 0. m plus 1 into m plus 1 equal to 0. m plus 1 equal to 0 and m plus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, m equal to minus 1, this is our first root, and m2 equal to minus 1 is our second root. This is our first root and this is our second root. Then after this, the roots of the auxiliary equation is m equal to minus 1 comma minus 1. We have real and coincident. This root we call it as real and coincident. Okay, the complementary. Therefore, considering this root, we represent the complementary function. Therefore, the complementary function complementary function is given by yc equal to, since we have repeated roots, we are supposed to represent it as c1 plus c2x e to the power of minus x. This is our complementary function. This is our complementary function. Next, we are supposed to find the what? The particular integral. The particular integral is given by yp equal to phi of x divided by f of d. Yp, which is equal to, what is our phi of x? I have written here itself. This is our phi of x and this is our f of d. Phi of x is our 2x plus x square divided by d square plus 2d plus 1. Got the point? Now I am going to rearrange the numerator. What I am going to do the rearrange in the numerator, that is, we are going to represent the higher order first. What is our higher order? That is x square plus next is 2x divided by, now just rearranging the terms. First we are going to represent constant, then we are going to represent first derivative and we are going to represent the second order derivative. Considering this, we are going to represent the solution. How? That is, first 2x square plus 2x should be divided by 1 plus 2d plus d square. That is 1 plus 2d plus d square. Since I don't have space, I am going to do here. What I need to divide? I need to divide x square plus 2x. For what value of 1, if I multiply here, I will get x square. If I multiply x square, I get 1 into x square. Then next, I need to see 2 into 2d into x square. 2d into x square. What is d? D is d by dx. That is, I need to differentiate x square with respect to x. What I get? 2 into 2x. 2 into 2x you get plus 4x. Then now d square. D square represent d square y by dx square. In place of y I have x square. I need to differentiate x square twice. If I differentiate once, I get 2x. If I differentiate again, I get 2 into 1. 2 is constant. Differentiation of x with respect to x is 1. You get plus 2. Okay. Now change the sign. Minus, minus, minus. X square get cancelled. Minus 4x plus 2x, you get minus 2x minus 2. Got the point? Minus 2x minus 2. Now I need to, the remainder should be 0. That's it. Okay. Now for what value, if I multiply 1, I get minus 2x. So I am going to go to minus 2x. If I multiply minus 2x, I get minus 2x. 1 into minus 2x minus 2x. Next, 2d of 2x minus, I am going to write like that itself. 2 to 4 x. Differentiation of x with respect to x is 1. 4 into 1, 4. Okay. Now I need to double differentiate d square with respect to 2x minus. Okay, done. 2 remains constant. D square of x. 2, if I differentiate once, I get 1. Okay. If I differentiate 1 again with respect to x, I get 0. 2 into 0, 0. Then change the sign, plus, plus. Okay, there is no necessary of simplifying them. Just cancel minus 2x plus 2x. Now minus become plus, plus 4 minus 2, you get 2. For what value, if I multiply 1, I get 2, that is plus 2. If I multiply plus 2, you get 2. 1 2s are 2. Okay, done. 1 2s are 2. Next, differentiation of 2, constant 0. Double differentiation of constant, again it is 0. Change the sign, so cancel, you get 0. Got the point? Therefore, yp, which is equal to x square minus 2x plus 2 is the required solution of what? The particular integral. This is the particular integral. Okay, done. Now, therefore, the general solution, is given by y equal to yc plus yp. Y, which is equal to, what is yc? Yc represent the complementary function, whatever we have got, c1 plus c2x e power of minus x plus yp, that is x square minus 2x plus 2, is the required solution for the given differential equation. Got the point? Yes, this is the question asked for 7 marks in the first semester for the EC students. Okay, done. Now let us take a recap. What are the condition and what are the simplification we have done. First, represent the given differential equation in the form of d square. Consider y as common. Represent it in the form of f of d into y equal to phi of x. If phi of x is not equal to 0, we call it as non-homogeneous differential equation. Represent f of d, represent phi of x. Considering f of d, we are supposed to find the auxiliary equation. That is, we are supposed to find the roots of the given differential equation by using auxiliary equation. Replacing d with respect to m, you get m square plus 2m plus 1. Do the factorization, you get m square plus m plus 1 equal to 0. If you take common, you get two set of roots, m plus 1, m plus 1. First root is minus 1 and second root is minus 1 also. This type of root, if the roots are repeating, we call it as coincident root, real and coincident root. If the real and coincident root, considering this root, I am going to represent the complementary function, c1 plus c2x e power of minus x. Then the particular integral is given by yp equal to phi of x divided by f of d. Okay, done. Represent by considering these two. After representing, first it should have a higher order with respect to polynomial function equation form. Okay, polynomial equation form, that is x square plus 2x divided by, just we have rearranged. First we are going to represent constant plus 2d plus d square. Just I have rearranged. Okay, done. Now using this method, we are going to represent the solution. Division method. Considering this division method, I have taught you step by step. Whatever you get the condition, represent it as particular integral. Add these two, complementary and particular integral, you get general solution. I hope you have understood each and every step of the given differential equation problem. For more videos, please do like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.